This week on Pole House Backpop Weekend Getaways, Ira says good morning. It's Saturday. We are at Knob Noster State Park. We will be showing you how to fix one of the items the first time that we went to Knob Noster, which is baked French toast. We will also talk about what we've done these last 2 years. Boy, have we been to many places and cooked many things. So stick around.
I think they're done, hon. Well, it's Saturday morning.
Good morning. It's late Saturday morning.
Well, we slept in because we're camping and why not?
Yeah.
I already took Iris for a morning little walk because I didn't get one in last night. And I saw some footage. I already did the bottom prep for the Dutch oven. I lined it with foil because it's easier to clean out. And I put little pads of butter in the bottom, brown sugar, cinnamon, and pecans. And then you saw me, I sliced the bread fairly thin. This is kind of a French, yeah, just regular French bread. You use whatever bread you like, but this holds together good. And then made a little
This is
small.
baked French toast, since he hasn't told you what it is yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is. And then a real small little made sandwiches with some spreadable cream cheese.
So we're gonna finish the prep and get it going.
Yep, she's got to make the egg wash next. So I'll get out of the way and let her take over the rest.
We're doing 4 eggs.
I thought it said 6.
Is it? Well, we're doing 6 eggs. Wade looked at the recipe, I didn't. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
Ooh, I made a mess of that last egg. Ew. Okay.
Now what's next, hon?
We're using evaporated milk. You can use your milk at home. I think it's about a half a cup, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
And you mix it up kind of like your omelet.
If it's wrong, we'll post the recipe at the end of the video so you can look at that. Verify what we did.
And I know I've got fancy eggs because I got brown eggs, but believe it or not, the brown eggs were cheaper than the white eggs. Can't understand it. Then we're putting cinnamon. We don't normally do it, but we're going to do it today. A little bit of vanilla.
Yeah, we had, this one's getting about gone, and we got another one in there, so let's use it up. Getting close.
You want me to use it up?
No, if we didn't use it, don't use it. It's all right.
Okay. Now.
Yeah, sandwiches we made earlier.
Yep.
With just cream cheese.
Those.
If it's sitting out just a little bit, so they start drying and they soak up that egg, so much better.
And a lot of people do this and pour their leftovers over top of it and put it in the fridge and let it set overnight. You can do that. Not gonna hurt it none. It's just out here it's kind of hard to refrigerate your Dutch oven, so.
Yeah, if you did it in a glass dish or something at home, it would be fine. Yeah, it takes a little bit to let all that get soaked in. It'll be able to be pretty tight because I did a test run on how much it fit in the Dutch oven.
I got something
Which
flying
is
on
2
my
apiece. Which means 8 because there's 4 people.
Now, here's where you get to smash it.
Yeah, press in there. I'm gonna kind of whip with that vanilla off for some reason.
Alright, now, we don't dump this out.
Very carefully pour that over the top and it'll all kind of soak in there. And we'll let it soak in a few minutes, probably 10-15 minutes when the charcoal's cooking. That'll soak up that extra egg before we bake it. Works pretty good. And pretty much that's it.
That is it.
So I'm gonna get the charcoal going, and as soon as that's ready, we'll get it baking. Okay. Now, guys, if I didn't say this before, we're using a shallow 12-inch Dutch oven. Yep. I'm gonna get my tongs, and we're doing a standard bake. So if you've been watching our videos, you know that's going to be about 30 pieces of charcoal. And that's what we're going to use. Then we're going to put 10 on the bottom, like always, around the outside edge. That's right out there. And 20 on top. Now on top, we're going to do our standard good ring around the outside. And we'll keep 2 in the middle for a nice, kind of a checkerboard pattern, some people call it. Keep them fairly even though we are rotating, because when we're baking like this, we want a nice browned top.
That'll turn into the bottom.
That's right. We're going to flip it over, and all them pecans and all that yummy will be on top. Okay, there we go. It's probably going to take about 30 minutes, so we're going to 10-minute rotate. So we'll get that done. See you back in 10 minutes.
Are you comfortable over there?
No, I don't.
Really, pup?
There.
Mom, I was comfortable.
case you're wondering why we're using this, it's not it's wind guards. It's not a whole lot of wind, but there's a burn ban and no open fire. So we're doing everything we can to protect, keeping all of our coals here, nothing's running off into the grass. So it's also we're on a concrete pad and a lot of gravel around here. Not much grass, so I think we're pretty safe. Alright, I think these might be done. It's been on 30 minutes. Looks like it should be kind of crispy on top. Feels like it. Alright, now we're just going to let it rest a few minutes and then we'll flip it over. Be right back.
Now, folks, I can't do that. He's the only one that can.
Still pretty hot, so you gotta be careful. There we go. Baked stuffed French toast is ready to serve. Well, while we're here at Knob Noster State Park,
there's a very significant thing with it.
Yeah.
This was our first video.
Yeah.
Don't watch it. It was awful.
Yeah, that's why we came back, because coming up, and I think about the 18th of August or something like that.
About the time this airs.
Was when we actually aired our very first YouTube video.
Yes. And we tried to script it. Do you remember that?
Yeah, we tried. We had all that we wanted to say, and we tried not to script, but we had to script because we didn't want to leave anything out.
No, we didn't. And we thought if we had it written down and we memorized it, we would.
And we halfway did.
That didn't work.
It didn't work too good. But
nope.
Anyway, so we came back here, one, because we still love it. Now, I think we gave you should have saw a tour actually last week.
Yeah.
Of the campground again, but
or the week before that.
So we, we thought we'd go do a little recap of a few ideas.
Now we were going to do this a year ago.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to preface this by saying we do not want anybody to feel sorry for us. We don't feel sorry for
sympathies
ourselves,
or anything like that.
But the week before we were going to come to Knob Noster, our son took his life.
Yep.
And it was the darkest time in our life.
Yeah.
But we have promised him.
Oh yeah.
That we will find joy in every day, and part of our joy is going around camping. We're bringing you along because one thing about it is we love the state of Missouri, don't we?
Yeah.
I'm a transplant. I'm not from here.
Yep.
I was born all over and raised all over, but Missouri's the closest thing to what I call home. It's not all corncob green.
No, it has some.
It's got rocks, and there's even armadillos here.
Especially the south half of the state.
I just love this state.
A lot of diversity. We should get around south and get in the Ozarks.
So we want to show you our state, and we want to take you with us.
Yeah.
And not only our state, but other places. I mean, we've been to Oklahoma. We went to Pawhuska, Oklahoma, and went to where Ree Drummond is. She's your favorite person, isn't she? Besides me.
So we thought we'd do, so that's kind of one of the reasons why we started the video, of course.
That and we're well known for going around the state of Missouri and Illinois and Iowa, showing people how to use Dutch ovens, camp-style Dutch oven
demonstrations,
and
basically.
you know, we don't want to talk about that ugly little virus that hit in 2020.
Yeah, so it kind of killed anything.
That shut the world down.
Yeah, where you do demonstrations and pass out free food. And
you can't do
so much for
that.
So
we decided we'd share that with you.
And put them all together
the hardest thing I think
in one video.
We've come up with is when we cook, we usually cook more than what we can eat.
Yeah,
and toning it down for just the two of us has been kind of hard.
Been kind of tough, yes it is.
So we're learning. But we're going to talk to you more about our YouTube
Yeah,
channel.
we thought we'd go a little recap. Now,
So,
like I said,
honey?
we missed 1 year, so we're going to do a 2-year
Yes, a
review.
2-year. How many videos did we say we
We made a few notes so we forget.
Yes.
But as of today, we have 168 subscribers. And by the way, thank you all for
Yes.
subscribing, those that I have. And if you haven't and you're watching, we would love to have you go ahead and
You know,
subscribe.
I never thought we'd get to 100 subscribers. Now I'm wondering when we'll hit 1,000 subscribers.
Thousands when
So,
you monetize.
they
So,
show us on the statistics of YouTube where we're at. And do you know 70% of the people that watch us every week have not subscribed.
Yeah.
Don't know if they don't know how.
Yeah.
All you got to do is sign into your Google account on YouTube and hit subscribe. If you hit that little bell, it'll notify you when we upload a video.
Yeah, and just so you know, 95% of the time at least, we will have a video every Sunday.
Yes.
Usually
Now,
Sunday morning. So Sunday after church,
we've
you can
taken a
watch.
couple breaks. I think when Eric died, we took
We
what,
had
a
about
month,
a month off, and then we had another couple.
And then we had a major malfunction with my computer.
yeah, that hurt.
And
Right
we had to
last
take
year,
a
right
few
before
weeks
Christmas.
off of that. But we will try to have a video most of the time with cooking in it
Yeah,
every week.
yeah. Except for the only one, we've only got a couple, and one of them was not long ago when we did our camper review.
And then the one before
Yeah.
that telling you what we were going to do in 2022.
Yeah, yeah.
And then that first one.
The very first one. So that's why we kind of recapped on the 2-year. We came back here and doing those Dutch oven dishes that we showed pictures of, and
In
then it would
our
show
open.
you. Yeah.
And it was a whole year in
Then
our
we did a
open.
whole open of a apricot shortbread cookie, and you will see that next week.
Yes, it's a great
Yeah.
thing.
So, okay, so the other thing is talking about videos. We now have 77 videos.
Well, actually, by the time this one airs, it'll be 79.
Yes, because there's one coming out tomorrow.
That's
And
right.
a couple weeks before this, you actually see
And
this.
then one before this one, and then this one.
Yeah, another
So-
neat thing about these your videos is there's also playlists.
Yes.
And if you're familiar with that at all, and if you're not familiar, what it is, you got videos and you got playlists, and we basically organize
He
those videos
organizes them.
into, like, we got Too Hot to Camp series like we're doing right now.
Well, this weekend sure was too hot to camp,
Oh,
but we
well.
still did it anyways, didn't we?
And then we've got one that's kind of winter favorites because it's too cold to camp.
Yes.
We do them on our front porch. And we've got ones that all Missouri State Parks. So if you like Missouri State Park stuff. you
And
get
our
some-
trips that we've gone on
Yep.
too. I
You
mean,
got
we got
trips.
one for Oklahoma. That was the first trip we took and videotaped.
And one,
And then last year for our 25th anniversary, Wade took me to Mount Rushmore.
South Dakota.
So,
And then we've got a 2-part series of the Steam Engine Show 2 years ago when they featured John Deere. And so we got
and
a lot
I
of
guess we're
different-
going to have another one of them. He likes that steam engine show.
So probably it'll be completely different than
Yeah, they're featured
It'll probably just be a
Ford
one.
or
yeah
something
Ford.
like that. They do a different tractor
Yeah.
every year. So,
And there was so speaking of, so you can check those playlists and watch just what you want. And there are kind of interesting. Our most watched video, and they say this is a surprise you never know. Believe it or not, what do you think it is? Because you probably know. You know because we've been talking about
I know
it.
there's 3 of them that are right close.
But number one is blown them away at over 1,100 videos.
Which one was
watched?
that?
That is chicken pot pie.
Oh, yes.
And it's in the family favorites. We did not this last winter, but the winter before.
Yes, it's kind of a wintertime. Last winter it was kind of yucky.
And
to go out
it's done real good. Of course, second is our number one, our very first video that we did.
Uh-huh.
And the other thing that's kind of neat, and probably talk about most surprising video.
I know which one.
That's
I
number
thought.
3 on
Is
views.
it your Crazy Man ice cream?
No, it's real recent. It's actually lasagna.
Oh, our lasagna.
And what's
It
surprising?
beat. You mean it beat Crazy Man
It beat-
ice
yep,
cream?
yep.
That's number 4 then. It's got to
Close
be.
to it.
Yeah.
Steam Engine Show is pretty good because it was early on.
Yeah.
But and I was really surprised because it's just regular red lasagna with red marinara
And it's
meat and cheese.
marinara sauce from a jar.
And it still surprises as to why we've had so many views. One, my theory is, maybe I'm wrong, maybe you all can tell me why you all like to watch it, that have been watching it different, is it shows a special way of cooking a regular, standard, traditional item.
Where
that
you don't have
many
to
people
boil
love.
the damn noodles.
Yeah. And that's one of the things that we always preach on our Dutch oven demonstrations. You don't have to have a special recipe.
No.
Use your favorite recipe and then try to adapt Dutch oven cooking to it.
There's only 2 things that I won't try in a Dutch oven. That's because
Angel
neither
food
one,
cake.
they don't like oil. Angel food cake would be flatter than flittle.
Oh, yeah.
And soufflés.
Soufflés don't have-
They won't souffle if you put
right,
oil in
yeah.
it. So
we're also talking about your.
now you
what
may
was
ask,
the most surprised?
no, they may ask, what have we cooked in our Dutch ovens? That 20-inch Dutch oven, what was the most surprising thing you ever cooked in it?
Probably the upside down cake.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And we
Takes
use
3
the
people to.
pineapple rings. When you make that, it makes it real pretty. I tried to get, each can's about 10, the regular big cans, and I couldn't quite get 3 cans, so I only got 29 pieces of rings of pineapple in there.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. It was fun.
Yes, it was.
Lasagna was a real much fun. to cook
Yes,
in
that
there,
one
too.
was. You
We
put
did that for a big
10
crowd.
pounds
for-
of meat in it?
I think it was at least 10 pounds, yeah. 5 pounds of noodles and 5
Oh,
jars of sauce and
Yeah, it was wild.
10 cups
So
of cheese.
yes,
fun.
we do use that 20-inch Dutch oven. Maybe not as often as we do the ones we got in our little
No,
camper,
we don't
but
cook that. We don't cook for that many people.
when we cook for a bunch of people,
So what
we
was
do.
your favorite video?
My Rocky Mountain apple pie, I think.
That's a pretty good one.
I
yeah.
like that
Yeah.
one.
Kind of
Or
our first cold
well, I
winter.
kind of got so many I like. My favorite recipe of all times is that easy sourdough.
Yes.
Oh, I love
That's
that sourdough.
Does a great job of.
And it is easy. It's only got 3 ingredients.
Very easy to
And
do.
you don't have to, the 49ers, we are not. We don't
Yeah.
sleep with our bread starts like they did. They would sleep with it to keep it from freezing.
And no starter required.
No starter
And no
required.
kneading, because most people are having so much trouble. I don't know how long to knead it, how long to let it rise, and it'll do it for you. So if you haven't watched that video,
We'll link it below.
we'll link it. That's when we were at Prairie Home Historic Site.
Was it? I don't
Yep.
remember.
Prairie
I'll
Home's-
find
yep.
it.
Not
Oh.
Prairie Home, I'm sorry. Arrow Rock.
Yes,
Arrow
that
Rock
sounds
State
right.
Historic Site, yes. So, what? My favorite one. I didn't answer
Yeah.
that question. Crazy Man ice cream.
I knew that was. God, he was crazy.
It was fun. It was
And that's
zero.
about the 4th time he's done that, and every time he's done it, I thought he was nuts.
It was zero. It was Valentine's Day 2020 on a Sunday after church, so it was noon, and it was zero
Oh, and snow blowing.
and wind chill of about 17 below, and we made Crazy Man ice cream. We'll link that before it
Yeah,
down there.
we'll
too.
show some
You
video
gotta
of
see
it,
that.
too.
If you watch it when it's nice and hot like this August, it'll make you feel cooler.
Will it? Maybe I need
It
to watch
might.
it right now because it's dang
Yeah.
hot.
And we come up with another question. That was our favorite series. Not necessarily playlist, but could be playlist, but
I have to say my favorite series had to be South Dakota.
I agree.
I tell you what,
why for you?
those Badlands were so beautiful, and the animals, and I still say my favorite animal all time had to be them little prairie dogs.
The prairie dogs.
Prairie dogs. Them ain't no groundhogs.
No, the chipmunks are kind of cute though. that
They
up
were
there and-
cute, but them prairie dogs, I got a kick out of them. Or the other part that it really wasn't a good thing, but it's funny now to think about it, is we had a visitor.
That was when we were in Custer State Park
Yes.
in the Badlands.
We had a skunk.
Skunk, that was
I
fun.
tell you what, put in the comments what you do to keep skunks out of your camp, because he wouldn't
Or
leave.
the biggest crazy surprise that didn't hurt anything was could have been fun. It could have been kind of bad, but didn't turn out too bad. And you laugh about it now. That's one of the things. And I think I agree. South Dakota is my favorite series because we just loved it. We got to see my cousin and his wife.
And spend some time with them, too.
And it's really neat because you get real hot, dry climate. It was 95 degrees one day in the Badlands. 2 days later, we went about 80 miles into the Black
and we had to
Hills.
wear shorts or sweatshirts and
Well,
sweatpants.
we were down in, I think, the town of Custer for lunch, and it was sleeting and 41 degrees.
Yes, that's right.
2 days later. Crazy. But it was neat, and them Badlands are really neat to see.
Oh, they're so
But they're so different when you go 80 miles to the Black Hills, and they're just beautiful.
Granite,
Which is where,
trees and
of course, Crazy Horse and Mount Rushmore are just right over in the White Hill, or excuse me, in the Black Hills,
not the White Hills, honey.
and right around Custer State Park. And Custer State Park, we haven't been to a lot of national parks, but it rivals.
That's a state park.
It's a state park, but it rivals a lot of the national parks.
We've never been to a national park. We're going to one. this
National
summer.
monuments, but not national parks.
We're going to one this summer,
Yeah.
though, aren't we? Or this fall? Aren't we going up to Michigan? Isn't there one we're going to up there?
Yeah, I don't know yet. So, anyway, but that's kind of a neat recap of how we're going and what we're doing, and glad we're being able to bring these videos to you. As
So again, I want to say this. If you have not subscribed, it's not hard. We don't blast you with a whole bunch of, you'll get a notifications, all you get in your email that we've got a video up.
Yeah.
And it's not going to cost you anything, but it does help us out if you subscribe.
Yeah, we like to know that
Hit
you
the
are.
thumbs up, because
Join.
I mean there's some form that that calculate, YouTube does, and the formula,
It's cool.
it helps us out. So if you subscribe, give us a comment and like us. And the comments are on YouTube. You can comment all you want to on Facebook, but we may or may not see those on Facebook, because you know that updates so much, so fast.
Yeah, it's so hard to
But
say.
if you comment on YouTube about our video,
So you can-
then we will see it when it's up.
Even if you see it on that we've shared it on Facebook, and you start watching it in YouTube, right at the bottom below the YouTube video itself is the comment right there. So comment at that area, and that works better. And then more people see it that may not be our Facebook friends.
And if you've got a Dutch oven question, we'll do our best to try to answer
or
it.
you want us to try
fly
something.
won't leave me alone.
We had a fellow subscriber that wanted to do how we did our beef stew.
Yes.
We did that during last winter, 2021. So if you got something that you want to try, or a recipe or a type of food that you really like, but you don't know how to cook it in a Dutch oven, let us know and we'll show you how we do it.
Yeah, we'll show you how we do it. If it's not something we know, then we'll figure something out.
And we might even be inclined to send us a recipe and we'll do it too.
Yeah, we can do that.
There. Take your recipe and try something new that we haven't done in our Dutch oven. We'll show you how to do it.
We do new stuff when we went to Watkins Mill.
Yeah.
We did one of the recipes in there
Right out
for
of a
the winter.
cookbook.
Yeah,
We
right
did
out of the cookbook.
Several ones first time on video. So, all right, that about does it with our recap for 2 years. So
this is going to be it for this video, isn't it?
probably will.
So now I'm going to give you my spiel. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that little bell so you get notifications, and make a comment or two, and thank you for watching.
Yep, and we'll see you next week.
We hope you love the video, or the food. What did we cook this week? What are we cooking in this video?
This video.
Yeah.
We're
Is
doing
it the baked French toast?
Yes.
Yes. So we hope you like the baked French toast. That stuff's the bomb.
It's really good. So, all right, thanks again.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.